Hello everyone. You will recall in the last video that I introduced the fact that there are three perspectives or paradigms or theories, remember these terms are used interchangeably, in sociology. And these are essentially different lenses or views that sociologists use to analyze and study society. So you could imagine that these are different sets of glasses. And so each set of glasses has a different prescription in the lenses, which means then that sociologists have different views when they're studying from each of these different perspectives. So in this video, I'm going to focus on structural functionalism, also known as functionalist theory. I'll use that term for ease in this video. So functionalist theorists view society as a set of interrelated parts. You can think about a bicycle tire, a wagon wheel. Each of those items has a center, and there are spokes attached to the center. Those spokes support the tire or the wagon wheel. That's essentially what sociologists who study society from a functionalist perspective believe. They view society as that wheel that has those spokes. The spokes are all the different social institutions in society that support society. Think about education, healthcare, marriage and family, government, politics, business, criminal justice system, the prison system, etc. These were all created by humans. Why? Well, functionalist theorists would argue it's because they serve a purpose. It's because they have some sort of benefit for society. So consider education. Why would humans have created education? And remember, education is present. Educational systems are present around the world. Well, it's pretty clear if you think about it. Education means that people learn how to read, how to write, do some basic arithmetic, and if they further their studies, they can gain a lot of knowledge. That means then that these are people who are able to contribute to their society, and that hopefully will enable society to continue to progress, move forward. Also, think about something such as healthcare. There weren't always healthcare systems as we know them today. Why would societies have created healthcare systems? Again, there must be some purpose or benefit according to functionalist theorists. So if we think about it, we could perhaps argue that healthcare systems enable us to have an organized way to access doctors and specialists. One of the primary individuals who is credited with being very influential to the structural functionalist perspective is Emile Durkheim. Emile Durkheim lived from 1858 to 1917. He was French, and much of his work is the foundation for our current set of theories today in functionalist theory. Emile Durkheim was credited with thinking about suicide. He did one of the earliest studies, and he chose to study suicide. He was interested in why people might commit suicide. Remember, in most westernized societies, committing suicide is a bad thing. So he wanted to understand why would people do something like this. And his idea through his research was that there are two factors at work: social bonds and social control. How bonded, how emotionally bonded are we to others, and how much social control do we experience? And based on these two factors, he identified 4 different reasons for why people might commit suicide. So that is something that I will cover in the next video.